Getting around New York City these past couple of weeks has been really difficult. First, Hurricane Sandy shut down our subway systems and closed our bridges and tunnels. Then we had a gas shortage, and then we had a snowstorm. And all of this has me thinking about the future of transportation systems in cities all over the globe. Ideally, these systems will be more energy efficient, more resistant and resilient after storms, and less likely to cause congestion on the roads. New York, for its part, is getting set to deploy a bike share program, which is great. We now have a lot of bike lanes in the city, but storing bicycles in tiny Manhattan apartments can be challenging. I personally live downstairs in a basement and keep my bike in a backyard garden, but getting it up the stairs is so annoying that I've only used it a handful of times over the past few years. But if you look around at designs being developed in cities all over the globe, you'll see more interesting and futuristic things than the old bicycle. In China, for example, there was a prototype developed a couple of years ago for something called the straddling bus, which would take up the width of 2 highway lanes and have passenger compartments on either side, allowing cars to drive underneath. It would be powered by a combination of electricity and solar power, and it would run on stilts. Also interesting, if a little bit bizarre, is a design for a human-powered monorail from a company called Shweeb, which would run on bicycle pods suspended from tracks. Currently, you can ride this thing at an amusement park in a city in New Zealand, but Shweeb recently received $1 million in funding from Google and has said that soon they'll disclose which location they'll be building the first one for public use. We'll see. These are just a couple of many futuristic transportation ideas being discussed and debated around the world, and what, if anything, will actually come to fruition remains to be seen. Big change like this takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of funding, and as we know, many governments aren't invested or investing enough in city transportation systems, and citizens are frankly tired of footing the bill. Eventually, something's got to give. Personally, I'm just grateful that most of the subways in New York City are back up and running.